It has been 24 hours, my friends, since I named the 5 MNS cowards who shamefully assaulted and slapped a Hindi-speaking shopkeeper on the outskirts of Mumbai. Since NDTV decided to take up this story, something powerful has happened in the country. This is no longer just a local incident from Mumbai's suburbs. This has struck a chord, a national chord. People across the country have joined NDTV's campaign against politically connected thugs like these MNS cowards who assault ordinary citizens with impunity and swagger, often knowing that they are being recorded because it actually increases their value within their parties. This is the depth of their arrogance, but it ends this week. Tonight, we are calling out not just the cowardice of the Maharashtra Navnirman Sena, which is currently on social media trying to attack NDTV and say that we are not showing the full story when we are, but the men who raise their hands on a helpless shopkeeper have not been arrested just yet. We are also tonight calling out the Maharashtra government, a government that has promised action, a government that has issued all the usual statements, and yet a government that is clearly reluctant to act with real force of the law. Because they fear possibly a backlash. They fear the pushback of so-called Marathi pride in an already fragile and turbulent political space. One of their ministers, one of the Devendra Fadnavis government ministers, Yogesh Kadam, shockingly today even seemed to justify the MNS violence by saying, in Maharashtra, you have to speak Marathi. If you don't know Marathi, your attitude shouldn't be that you won't speak Marathi. In other words, is a minister in the Fadnavis government basically saying that if a person has an attitude he doesn't agree with, then violence is okay. It's okay to slap him. This is the cynical attitude that the real people of Maharashtra are tired of, and everyone in India feels it. Maharashtra, let's make no mistake, is one of India's most cosmopolitan, most friendly, most hospitable, and most proud states. Mumbai is one of the most inclusive cities, not just in India, but on earth. The people of this state are now rising against the criminality that has long been enabled by a toxic legacy of political violence. A legacy carved into public life by the Senas and now allowed to fester and grow by leaders who choose silence over spine. These slaps that you've seen captured in that troubling video are not new. But something is different this time, isn't it? I know you feel it. These slaps have touched a nerve across this country. A nerve that will not settle again, whether it is a former Uddhav Sena MP whose men dispensed their own brand of vigilante justice to shopkeepers, or these MNS thugs literally trying to break down the door of a family in Pune over a Facebook post. India is watching and India is angry. We are saying to these men that your mob mentality, your comfort with violence, your open fearlessness of the law will be met with possibly bone-breaking consequences if citizens take matters into their own hands. And we are saying to your political patrons and enablers that the buck stops with them, that we will hold them accountable as we have done here on NDTV for normalizing this rot, for nurturing these cowards, for applauding their performative violence in the name of identity pride politics. Because every one of those slaps felt personal. And India will not be sitting down again. Not this time, not ever.